Check, check, test. Am I coming through? If anybody wants to give me let me know how the balance is between the game audio and my mic here. If it sounds okay. Crack Turtle TV, howdy. How's it going? We're going to, sounds good? Awesome. Awesome. We're going to play my favorite game of all time. This is Gladius. It was released simultaneously on the original Xbox, on the GameCube, and I think the PS2 as well. But I played it on Xbox back in the day. And that's what I'm currently doing now, too, because they finally released it, I guess, a couple years ago, digitally for Xbox. So I'm pretty excited because my original Xbox kicked the bucket a little while ago. So, Emily, thank you for the roses. This game is really fun. It is a strategic RPG with some elements of rhythm gaming, almost, which is pretty fun. So you can basically, make yourself crit all the time if you're good at pushing the buttons at the right time. And harder moves are actually more physically difficult than, easier moves that don't do as much damage. And it's really fun. Oh yes, I have played Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, I think we fixed it, and we can actually do this. So, rebuild the father's school with celery. Alright, so, if anybody sees me on TikTok, let me know if you can actually hear my voice now. Because I think you should be able to now. It says I am. Have been for 30 seconds. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's connected yet, so I don't know. Okay. If you are seeing me on TikTok, let me know if you are also hearing me. You can hear my voice. Can you hear the music too? Okay, awesome. All right. Let's do this thing. Now we can actually start. All right, so what's up? Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to play my favorite game of all time, which is called Gladius. It was released on the original Xbox and GameCube, and I think PS2 as well. But I played it on the original Xbox back in the day, back in like 2002 or something. And have played it many times since then because it's a really good game. Copy Switch, thank you. I really enjoy making them. This game is a strategic RPG that also allows you, you basically, in order to do your attacks, there's a little bit of a rhythm game element to it. You try to hit the buttons in the right order or whatever, which is really fun. It's an added, rather than just like a random, behind the scenes dice roll that determines if you crit or not. You actually have a little bit of control over it. So it's strategic. There's a little bit of actual being good at pressing the right buttons at the right time. Story's pretty great. Really good voice cast, including the same person who voiced Max Goof in the Goofy movie. Jason not Marsden. I always get him. No, yeah, Jason Marsden, not James Marsden. There's the Marsdens, man. They're not related, but they have such similar names. But yeah, so it's a really fun game, and we're gonna play it. I'm gonna play the harder mode, quote unquote, which is to start with Valens instead of Ursula. But you will eventually get both of them. Yes, this is Gladius, so we're gonna give it a try and see. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much, because this game is not great when it lags because of the whole timing element. But we're going to see if we can get this to work. This is my first time streaming a console, ever. So I streamed from my computer last week, and that worked pretty well. But this is my first time trying console, so we're going to give it a try. I'll be quiet for the intro here.
It was an evening like many others as Imperia's greatest gladiator walked home with his son after another victorious day at the games. But the cycle of evil would begin anew this night. Not even the affinity gods could have saved Imperia's chosen hero, Munio, from his fate that evening. Whether it was fate or the divine will of the affinity gods, Valens, the favored son of Imperia, was spared that tragic night.
Are you sure you want to go through this with me?
You must be joking, Valens. How long have we fought side by side?
For as long as I can remember. Hey, wait up!
It's been 11 years, ever since my father died in the games. Munio took me in and treated me as a son. And you've always treated me like a brother.
My father was only repaying a valiant hero, the cornerstone of his school.
I'm sure he would have done the same for anyone who fought for him. My father wasn't anything special.
Don't say that.
It's the truth. Nobody dies in the games anymore. So there it is. It's time to begin.
Yes. This school is my father's greatest legacy. We must carry it on in his name.
If this school is going to be successful, it needs a strong warrior to guide it. Show me how much you want to be the leader.
You can't be serious.
I'll fight by your side to the very end, Valens, but you must prove yourself worthy of such devotion.
Always a flair for the dramatic, Ludo. Well, I see there's no dissuading you. For the glory of the gods!
For the glory of Imperia!
For those asking, this game is called Gladius. It was released in like 2003 or something like that.
Now remember, we're just sparring.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you too badly.
It's a very fun strategic RPG, and I have to do the little tutorial now, if it will work. Let's see. Is my controller not control? Nope. Oh, that's why. The little tutorial thing that you can't skip, but it's literally, it'll take 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. I've played this game many times. Oh, it is a little laggy, so I may have to.
Son of the greatest gladiator in the land, and this is all you got?
May have to adjust to
Brought
that.
in by your taunts, Ludo. It is the weapon of a weak warrior.
I'm surprised you never used them yourself. Son of a mongrel. Seems your father taught you a few tricks he never shared with me.
Be aware of your connection to the gods, he used to say. It was his gift to me.
Impressive. You will need more than that to best me.
All right.
Have you had enough?
For certain. If you continue to fight like that, our school should do well in the games.
Thank you, Ludo. But remember, it's a team sport. I couldn't do it without you.
All right. Now the long tutorial we can skip, which is good. Which is this part.
I see you have reacquainted yourselves with the sword.
It is a great honor to fight for you, Master Eustace.
No, you
Thank
fight
you,
for
Lee.
yourselves here.
It's It is
Appears that we are
it is
further along than I
not
thought.
sunny here currently.
Munio
It is
has
nighttime.
taught you both very well.
Thank you.
Good to hear it's sunny in
That
Scotland
means
right
a
now.
great deal to me.
But we still have much training to do if we're going to get this school back in the high tournaments.
Ah, yeah. Before I forget,
What is this?
a memento of your father's. I was waiting
This is my favorite game of all time.
to give it to you. Wear it with pride, son.
It was a symbol of Munio's dedication to the sport. He felt the games were an outlet for mankind's violence and rage, which kept them from waging war. Carry on that tradition.
But it's broken. What happened?
I'm afraid it was damaged during the attack that took his life.
He would be proud to see you wearing it.
P.O. Box video, yeah.
Enough of the past. Let's look to our future.
I have a feeling that more is coming. Alright. I definitely know enough to skip this. Yes, I know what I'm doing already. Oof. The lag is gonna make this really bad though, so.
Well, that is enough of the basics. It is time to test your mettle.
I can't wait.
Okay. Pretty soon we'll get to actually play. So in this game you like travel around to different cities and each city has their own gladiator arena and you fight in different gladiator
Wait, I think
games.
this is it. Yes, I am sure of it.
What are you talking about? The stump? The road?
No. We used to sit on this hill and watch the warriors train below. Remember? We practiced along with them.
Yes, with sticks and rocks.
It was not about the weapons. It was about hero worship.
Back then, we never thought we'd have the chance to run our own school.
And now here we are. It does seem daunting now. We barely have enough equipment to compete.
Every Imperial champion has to start somewhere, Valens. I believe that we are destined for greatness.
Ludo, be serious. We haven't even won a battle yet. Let's just concentrate on making it to the next town alive.
Here is the place where you will register for league battles. Each location that hosts official battles has a league officer.
Yeah.
To
I know.
manage the interactions between schools.
I know.
Welcome, Valens and Ludo. I'll walk you through.
All right. Yep. I already know. Done this so many times. Unfortunately, I don't know if my computer is able to keep up with the game and also streaming on both TikTok and Twitch. So I may have to drop TikTok, or I might see if that actually fixes it. And if it does, then I will be live on Twitch. Same username. And because right now this game is going to be unplayable if it continues to lag. So never seen me live before? Yeah, because I'm not live very often. I'm trying something new. Yes. There's 4 like main areas of the world of this game, and before you can fight in the gladiator games in each world, you have to do like a qualifier round, which is what I'm working on currently. What it's basically what the tutorial is telling me. I have to do a qualifier round, which this is it, right here. Wyatt, thank you for the corn cob. Or whatever, elote, whatever that is. I may have to jump off here, like I said, and just be on Twitch for this to not lag. because the TikTok Live Studio seems to be sucking all of my CPU. So, twitch.tv/adventures in Aardia. I will be over there doing what I'm doing right now, but over there. So, thanks for joining for this little bit, but like I said, I don't think this is going to work. I'm closing TikTok Live Studio Twitch so that you can have my full attention and hopefully not have this game lagging. I am using OBS, but the only way you can go live on TikTok from your desktop is to use their service on top of that, and that's what's killing my computer. Now, let's see how this works. Seems to be... Oh yeah, this is much better. Alright, so... I don't know. This is working. We've got some people here. Yeah, Live Studio is awful. Yeah, I wish that they just let you do it straight from OBS. If I had a more powerful, like, desktop or something, I could probably do it. I've seen a bunch of people streaming on both, but I currently just have a laptop. And maybe if I can figure out... I also have another way to get the video from my console over, so I can try that another time, but I want to play some games, so that's what we're going to do. Thanks for being here if you're here. We'll see how this goes. So, basically, in order to qualify, if you look up in the corner under that lock symbol, there's a 0/6. Each of these battles I could do would get me one little tick towards filling that up to unlock what I need to unlock, basically. And this is basically an extended tutorial. But I can just do the training exam and get all 6 ticks in one battle, because I already know what I'm doing. So, yeah, capture card. I have it. I haven't gotten it to work yet. So currently I'm streaming simultaneously. Yeah, whatever I'm doing. Anyway, less of that, more of the game. So let's go here. Yep, placement screen, blah, 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 blah. So you get to pick where you start in the arena, which is very strategic, except not really on this first battle, obviously. Now, this is interesting because you fight a light unit, a medium unit, and a heavy unit. And the 2 units you start with are both medium units, and it's like rock, paper, scissors. So, like, lights are good against heavies, heavies are good against mediums, mediums are good against lights. But there's other things that affect the balance of the game, too, so you can overcome, like, the fact that there's a heavy in this. It's not just going to completely, like, win just because there's a heavy and I have 2 mediums. So, there's, like, weapons and elevation, and whether you're attacking them from behind or the side, what kind of moves you're using, if they're incapacitated, all kinds of stuff. Which is what makes this game so much fun, especially as your school grows and you get more and more gladiators, the strategy of who you send out.
Now you must show what you have learned in competition.
Here we go.
This is for you, Father.
For Munio!
The strategy of who you send out and when, and the building of your party before each battle helps just give levels to the game, which is fun. And this game does have permadeath for your gladiators if they die outside of the arena, which there will be battles sometimes that happen outside of the arena. Inside the arena, there are magical healers, so nobody dies in the gladiatory games in this game. in this world.
The Empire is
Which is good, because it's sometimes you can barely get through a fight. You'll have your last person standing is how you win. There's not a whole lot to it at the moment, because I'm level 1 for both of my characters. I don't have like any cool moves unlocked or anything, but after a couple bouts, I'll have some other fun stuff. Yeah, I know. So, but what I can do currently is I can attack. And see, I immediately grab the high ground because it's going to give me a damage and defense advantage. So they're going to do less damage to me attacking me from below, and I'm going to do more damage to them attacking them from up high. So this guy's a medium, and Ludo, my guy, is a medium, so it does a certain amount to him. This is the heavy, which is going to do less damage to him, but I want to start working on him because he's... Oop, well, that wasn't a great swing. But at least the game's not lagging anymore. It's playable now. So. Because lagging for this game in particular is just impossible. Because of that, because timing is so important. So what I'm trying to do here is get in the little red part is the crit. If you go all the way to the blue, it's a miss. If you hit it early in the yellow, it's a regular hit. So you have a chance to crit before you miss. Which a miss doesn't necessarily mean you don't hit them at all. It's just the lowest amount of damage you can do. So sometimes it means you don't hit them at all. Depends on what you're attacking. Like if you're a heavy and you're attacking a light, because they're so fast, they will probably dodge it if you miss. Alright. So even though this is going to give me a disadvantage for a little bit, because I'm going to be a little bit lower than this guy, I'm still going to attack him. Because I gotta start whittling him down. Ludo probably won't make it through the rest of this fight. But he'll have done some damage to the heavy. Oof. That was bad. That might be a problem. Messing multiple times. That's part of the disadvantage of streaming for this for the first time and not just playing it. But that's okay. Just let me at least get through the qualifying round here. Valens is doing okay, though. That's good. Alright, Ludo. You at least got one hit left, right? If I crit, I could take that guy completely out. And often it's a numbers game. Like, you want to make sure that you have more than the other people have, basically. Ugh. Man, I am not hitting with Ludo well right now. Yep, and he's down. Okay. Well, we might lose the qualifier and have to try again. We'll find out. But, that's okay. Okay, so, good news. At least I can move up here. Get my height advantage back. That will have me being hit from two sides, though. So, it's a trade-off.
We're losing ground.
Okay, that's good, at least. Took him out. So now I'm not getting hit by two people. I will only be hit by the heavy. And hopefully the height advantage will basically balance us out. I think it will. Now, Valens actually has one other move already.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, there's the good hits, right. Valens actually has another move, which will increase his attack and his defense, and I think that's it. Which might be worth it, but I think if I just keep hitting him, I'll be okay. It's basically if I start missing again, that is where it would have helped me. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So let's see. That'll give me defense up, accuracy up, and damage up. Oh, nice. And so heavy attacking a medium. He didn't do so hot, which meant that I could dodge it. So that's going to help a lot with the... There we go. Oh, yeah. And my damage is increased now, so... Oh, nice. Yeah, we're looking a lot better now. Maybe not going to just immediately die. I was going to say, if I lost on the... well, that was a bad hit, but he didn't have much left. If I lost on the qualifier, I would have been... would have been sad. It would have been just about as good of a gamer as Elon Musk. All right, so now that I have the talisman for Imperia, the first zone that we start in, that gives me access to the rest of it. Well, some of it. But basically I can go and do stuff now.
Don't look now, but I think we made a couple of fans with our performance here. Quite lovely ones at that.
I hate to break it to you, but those are channelers of the High Sect, priestesses of the Affinity Gods. They're not here to fraternize with us.
Hello, we are Sisters of the Order of Aetius. We have watched you fight, young warriors. You are most impressive.
Thank you.
I see you fight under the flag of Munio's school.
Yes, my friend here is the son of the great Munio. We're carrying on his school's tradition of excellence. And he is a most powerful warrior, just like his father.
Ludo, please.
Munio was not only a great warrior, he was a hero to the people of Imperia.
Yes, and his connection to the Affinity Gods was strong and true.
How do you two know so much about my father?
Let's just say that the members of the High Sect are fans of the games.
We wish much luck to you both. May you prove worthy successors to the man whose school you now lead.
See? I told you they were fans.
Those background models.
I hope he understands the
They're like
responsibility that comes
paper.
with it.
I think he will prove himself in time.
I hope you're right, sister. I hope you're right.
I should put the subtitles on for the cutscenes. That way if I talk over stuff, people can still know what's happening. Yeah, I know. All this tutorial stuff will go away soon, and then we can... Alright. So, I think now I can... There we go. Options. Let's turn on the subtitles. Boom. Alright. And then, let's save it, since we did something good. I started another game to test everything, but I wanted to start this stream from the beginning so that the VODs have the whole game, assuming I play the whole game. But I would like to, because I love this game, and it'll be fun to have the whole thing captured. If, you know, it'll take a while. This game is, there's a lot to this game, but like I said, one of my favorite games. Never get sick of it. All right. Let's go shopping.
You'll want to outfit your school with the finest weapons and armor you can afford.
Yes.
Shops like this carry all the supplies you will need. Croesus here will talk you through equipping your school.
It is an honor to outfit the
Yes,
son of Munio.
I know.
Please allow me to show you how to make the best purchases for your school.
Yep. I understand, thank you. I know how to buy stuff. Okay, I have 2,712 gold. Do they have anything that I want? They have some helmets that can help me a little bit. Some items have affinity connections, which is basically you have certain elements that you, like Ludo is fire. So ideally I want to buy him fire stuff. I can at least get this and give him a little more HP though. So now he's got a hat. Shield would be good too. Yeah, but they don't have shields that are the right affinity. Now, I could still use it. It just wouldn't give me as much of a benefit. But Valens can have a shield. Shields in this game break. So you have to buy them quite often. And yeah. So he can actually get outfitted pretty well. He can get a nice helmet that boosts his affinity. I don't think... Yeah. I don't have much money left after that. But should be enough to get us through some of the first battles. Do another battle and then maybe we'll pick up another gladiator. Because as you can see, we have some spots open. And we're going to need more gladiators. Let's see. Purgos Arena. So the tournament is like beating that like city basically. Like each city has like a boss battle basically. And now I don't have the tournament unlocked yet because those little cups up there, which is 0 of 4 cups, you need to earn those by competing in the leagues. And as you can see, this one gives you 2 cups, this one gives you 3 cups. This was the thing I needed to do to be able to play here at all. This battle, does not unlock until the end of the game, basically. I need to be gold tier. I am currently bronze tier, which it shows you down at the bottom of the screen. So that'll be something that I can come back to later. And this one I can't complete it yet because I'm not popular enough in this area of the game. My school is not popular enough. I'm at 3% popularity because we just started. So let's do one of these and get some popularity. Alright, so open battle 1. Teams 1 to 3. I should be able to do that. Yeah. I know. I don't. Man. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're fighting 2 peltasts, which are ranged spearmen. So they basically throw javelins. Or they poke you if you're too close to them. That should be easy enough. It should be easy enough to do. Yes, I know. Placement screen. Yep. So I want to be close to them because they do more damage if I'm far away. And I want to get to them as quickly as possible. Which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, this is running fine now. Yeah, Live Studio was totally killing it. Which is a bummer because I have way more followers on TikTok than I do Twitch. But we'll slowly figure out how to make that balanced a little bit better. And maybe I can mess around with that capture card and figure that out. But we got it working at least. I'm streaming Gladius, which is super fun. Most of the moves that you have, you can't move and attack in the same turn except for strike and a couple other things. So basically strike is the most basic attack, and it's the one where you can move and attack if you have the right amount of range. I don't have enough range. I can go a little bit down. I wonder if you can see. No, you can't see my mouse. The affinity gods shall lead us. Basically, I can go to where where it starts to get like faded. I can go there this turn, and then I'll keep moving when it's not my turn a little bit at a time to get to the eventual spot where I'm saying to go. If everything works.
For the glory of
if somebody moves in my way or something like that, then I won't be able to fully get there. Yeah, want to be close to these guys.
We shall emerge triumphant. The battle comes to a close.
Oh boy, already. That's not good. Okay. Luckily, these guys are not very strong, and can do very little damage when you're actually right next to them. Oh boy. Spoke too soon. That's not going to be good. Okay. Alright, Ludo. Ludo is the character voiced by Jason Marsden. Jason Marsden. Max Goof. There, that's better. That's better. Okay. Oof. Alright. As long as they're just poking me, I should be okay. The nice thing is they can't move far enough to get far enough away from me to hurt me very quickly. Now, if this guy started throwing at Valens, that would hurt. So I'm going to go over here to put them in between me so that they can't do that, because they need line of sight to me in order to make that work. And you can actually see where your line of sight is. See, it's blocked by that. So, that's good. Alright. I would go over here, but there's not a spot next to him for me to stand on. That did lag a little bit, but I'll take a regular hit. At least it wasn't a miss, which is good. This game gets a lot more interesting after the first little bit here, because there's way more strategy, and you know, this is just kind of the grind part at the very beginning. But if you're here and you're hanging out, glad you're here, and I'm having fun regardless.
Now it's my turn.
Alright, definitely going to get through this battle. There's no... Oh, yep. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Not even getting hit. That's a good thing. Alright. Boom. Alright, and now Ludo... So now, the Paltast is engaged with Valens, meaning that Ludo walks up and they don't turn around, which means I can hit them in the back, which does more damage. Which I didn't need that much damage, but I'll take it. So, boom. Done with that battle. Nice. Okay. Alright. That worked out. That was good. Let's dive on into the next one. And then we might... Well, hold on. How much money did we make from that? $9.95? I don't think that's quite enough to get another gladiator. So we will do this first, and then we'll see if we can get another gladiator. Okay, these are both mediums. Which, these guys are legionnaires. They're basically the, like, vanilla version of Ludo and Valens, who are, like, the main characters, so they have a little bit of special stuff going on, but they're basically the same class. Let's do that. So, yo Jake, happy Tuesday gamer. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. I am excited to be actually getting this game to stream and work. This week is spring break for both my kids and my wife, so I don't even know what day it is. I'm like, oh yeah, it is Tuesday. Alright. Have we been fighting to make it go for an hour? Kind of. We got it to go. The problem was I was streaming on TikTok as well, and the client that lets you do that took all of my RAM, took all of my CPU, so I wasn't able to actually play the game and stream on both Twitch and TikTok. So now that we're only streaming on Twitch, it's working great. And this game has a timing element, so if it lags, it's unplayable. So now that it's not lagging, I can actually play the game. And that was a bad example because I didn't get the timing, but There we go. So, lagging makes it absolutely unplayable, which is a bummer. I'd love to be live on TikTok as well, but I'm just happy to be playing and to be streaming somewhere. And pretty soon, things will start to get more interesting because I'll be past level 1, which literally have like one attack. Restream.io may give you the option to multi-stream to TikTok or leave the stream for 2 streams encoding at once. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for the tip.
We're losing ground.
I'll definitely check that out. This is a little bit of a new venture for me. I've streamed stuff before that has been really like not CPU intensive at all. Like I played Balatro last time and it worked fine on both because it is nothing. Or like D&D where I'm just streaming my webcam and playing. But this actually takes a little bit more CPU. All right. I think we have enough money to get another gladiator. So we're going to pop into the recruitment office and see who's there. All right. Yes, I know what recruitment is. Ugh, these, I wish I could turn these all off. Yeah, Balatro live stream was great, minus the you've been restricted. Yeah, that was super lame. But at least you know, I got the full uninterrupted VOD on Twitch, so that was nice. Okay, so the only things that they have here that I can recruit are light units, and I don't super need any of them. I could get a magic user, but they're too expensive currently. So you can get gladiators for a single fight or permanently to your school, which is what the smaller number is. The smaller number is if you just want to hire them for one battle, which sometimes you might do if there's a battle that you just can't meet the right requirements for with your current school. But at this point in the game, I really want to start like adding to my actual roster. So I think what I'm going to do is go to a different city because there's literally I don't want these guys right now. What I want is to get a heavy. I want to get a heavy on my team, like a legionnaire or not a legionnaire. What are they called? Centurion. So I can actually do that right now if I just walk to a different city, which shouldn't take too long. This may be dumb, but have you played and completed BG3? I have absolutely. I have only completed it once, and it took a really long time because I did everything I could possibly do. And that was before, like, a lot of the patches had come out. Like, that was before honor mode. That was before a bunch of things. So, like, basically not too long after it came out. And then I played some other games. I've done like a second run through a little bit but I didn't finish that run through because I started playing a different game. But I definitely am going to go back to,
In the eternal struggle between light and dark, man always makes the first move. The heart of the Dark God is freed to draw upon the long dormant powers of evil. Its darkness begins to spread across the lands.
Ooh. The heart of the Dark God. No spoilers, but Act 2 of BG3 might be one of the most memorable games. Yes, it took me by complete surprise. I don't want to do spoilers either, but my first playthrough was very interesting.
Well, I did not expect.
Merely continuing.
Yeah. Blah blah blah
So
blah.
we have started over again.
You have the same.
I thank you.
So you've come.
We came here to.
Well then, take.
Okay, let's see. Okay. There's a centurion. So I could get this guy. He has no... Is he committed to any... Can I look at... He's not committed to any affinity yet. If I get a little bit more money, I could get a level 2 centurion right off the bat. And female, which in this game there's like one city that there's a couple like things that where you can only have either men or women. So it helps to diversify your roster that way too. And currently I have the 2 main characters that are both men. There are more main characters later, but this is the one. As someone who enjoys to watch D&D things and wants to play a campaign one day, but when I played BG3, it was literally eat, sleep. BG3 was obsessed. Yeah, no, it is. So this is my favorite game of all time because of when it came out and how much I've played it over time. But as far as like games that have come out, you know, anytime in recent history, BG3 is the best. Super good. Probably my second favorite game behind Gladius, which, you know, it's a better game than Gladius, probably. It's really good. I am going to actually save a little bit of money and try to get Diiro? I don't know. I'm gonna save for her, which shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta beat a couple things in here. Let's fight some wolves. Let's see, what's this one? Is there any small ones? Let's see. So this one is teams 1 to 3. Can I beat this with just who I have? Let's see. 3 mediums against my 2 mediums. I can probably do that if I get some crits and take advantage of the terrain. Oh, and they're super spread out on the map. So that works. So then I just cluster up and they have to come to me, meaning I have time to take care of one at a time. Nice. So this is a different arena because we went to a different city. This arena. This is a cool arena.
For the pride of the school!
Alright. So, we also have the opportunity to snag the high ground right away, which will help for as the other people approach. And then we will start working on her with Ludo. Man, I gotta lock in. Gotta lock in.
Training.
Okay. So this is the first time where I've had the chance to continue, which is basically if you choose a path that is longer than what you can do in a turn, and it gets back to your turn, you can continue that same path, and it will only take half of your turn. So it'll basically change where you are in the initiative order for that round in D&D speak. So he'll get to go again soon and be in the spot that I wanted him to be in, which is nice. Yep, so here he gets to go again already. He can't attack anybody from here, but I want to keep the high ground. But I put Valens up here because he has an ability
Now it's my turn.
where I can up his stats while he is standing here waiting for people to hit. So I'm going to do that and give him higher accuracy, higher defense, higher damage. And then when it's actually time, he'll be able to do some good stuff. So Ludo could continue to attack Tellus here. But if he does that, he's going to be at height disadvantage to this guy who's coming up here. So I'm going to go attack Winifred instead and have high ground with Ludo as well. Nice. Yeah, so hitting him in the back, not great, but hitting him from below makes it do less. So now, unfortunately, that makes it so that Valens does have to move. But that could be worth it. I think a good crit could get rid of Winifred here. Now that I have the... Okay, well, I'll take a regular hit. Trying to balance actually, like, talking and stuff with being able to play and hit the hits when I need to hit them. I'm also rusty at this game. Like, once you get into the groove and you've played for a while, it becomes, like, automatic. Ooh, Ludo's getting close to going down. It's okay, though. Yeah, we'll take a swing here. Oh, man. He's rough. Okay, Valens. You're going to have to carry here. Got rid of one already, though, so we're just going to get in the way of Mr. Filippio here. And, oh, yep, and Ludo goes down. Okay. Well, it was 3 against 2. Okay. If I stay here, I'm going to end up in a spot where I'm getting hit from above. This is the best thing to do.
Now it's my turn.
Get the best height advantage. And just absorb damage with his upped defense. Oh yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to do a lot of damage. There we go. There's the crit. There's the crit. This should be... Nice. This should be a good enough situation where I can best these two at once. Should be.
Minor damage.
Okay. Lock in. Well. Getting rough. Come on. There we go. Alright. Cool. That should help. Now it's just blow for blow. Ooh, nice. Apparently I'm fast enough to go again. He's like at full health though. But I have the height advantage. And the increased stats from the Empower Self that I did. Ooh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Okay, if I can get a couple more of those crits, I should be good. Maybe he could miss me? Ugh. I feel like that lagged. A little bit. Okay. Okay, come on. Crit. Let's crit. I feel like it lagged again. I don't want to just blame it on that, but... Okay. A crit would seal this. Crit would seal this. Regular hit's better than a miss. Okay, miss me. Miss me. Nope. Nah. All right, so we just lost, but that's okay. That happens in this game. I didn't die. I lost like 25 gold. Have you ever played any of the mods for this game? They are surprisingly good. I didn't know there were mods for this game. I assume that those are newish, because I don't know how you would. They were on the original. This was on the original Xbox when I played it. So, let's try one of the other battles. Let's not do that one. 2 heavies is going to be worse than going up against 3. Sometimes you're just not ready for a certain battle also. Like, that's a whole... Nope, okay. This is... I should leave. Like, around 2020 for GameCube. Interesting. That's very interesting. I do have the GameCube version, but I have never even looked into the mods. That's very interesting. Okay. We're going to go to a different city. Yep. None of that text was important. All right. Let's go to a different city. One that has a slightly easier fight. That's the school. No, I don't want to go to the school. I want to go to... Is this Pyrgos where I was? Yes. You can do it on Dolphin. I don't know. It would work on real hardware. That's cool. I should check that out sometime. All right. But we are going to go back there and get Dario, or whatever her name was. Diaro? I don't know. But we're definitely going to... Oh, nice. I can do this fight now. Which is... Oh, yeah. Okay. 3 lights against my 2 mediums will be a piece of cake. You to take a drink. Okay, here we go. And I don't know what the terrain is going to be like. I think there's going to be boxes or something, because they're going to want to balance it. Those little cardboard cutout fans. So funny. They looked a little bit better on the Xbox because the resolution wasn't so high. Oh, they didn't do anything. There's no boxes or anything. It's just a level playing field. And by that I mean I have the advantage. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
It is your turn, Valens. That's true. All right, lock in. Better a regular hit than a miss. Okay, Ludo. This should be a pretty easy fight. I say that. Numbers game. You want to thin out the numbers is your big priority. So, right now they outnumber me. I want to change that. Which often will be like focusing on the same guy, but I'm also right now focusing on who's hurt the most. I can't get all the way over there. I think start hitting this guy. Unfortunately, he's not facing Valens, or they would be engaged, and then I could hit him on the side. Which is what he just did to me. But if an enemy is not engaged and you face them, they will then turn to face you. I got it from Discord for this game. It's called Uvenlig's Motley. It's a little hard. It can be a little hard to find. That's cool. Alright, Phileas. Should be able to knock you out with a crit. There we go. Oh, not quite, but I'm feeling a little better. Oof. Valens, hold it together, man. Valens doesn't even have the Munio spirit thing yet, which is when he gets low health, he gets like a boost. But we're like level 1, so it's not even... I don't think he gets that yet. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. This first stream is going so well. Oh, yep. The nice thing is I could just stop. I could just end this fight now, because if I'm gonna lose anyway, I can save some time. I think I'm gonna lose anyway. Like, I mean, I'll try a little bit more, but if it looks like I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna jump out and, because it's still 2-on-1 now. Yeah, and he's over halfway dead. You go to all towns in the area, you will get Munio's spirit. Is that... Oh, so that's triggered by, like, a cutscene or something? That I have to... That's interesting. Okay. Apparently I'm not good at this game. It's been a while. Okay. Required heavy. I'm not going to do that right now. Theoretically, I could... Nope, not going to do that right now either. Shh. What do we got here? A bunch of paltasts. I really need to add another person. Why am I could have done it already. I'm hiding out for, I'm holding out for level 2 other female legionnaire. I'm also not, these are like the easiest ones, so I should be doing these ones. I don't feel like being annoyed by channelers right now. What do we got? Lights. A bunch of lights. Okay. Wow. Those look so much more detailed than I thought. Just, the last time I played this was on the original system. Like, the pattern in the clothes. It's crazy. Like, it doesn't even show up. Okay, let's see. So these are literally... like nothing. These guys are gonna hit me with sticks, so it's a little bit cheesy, but that's why these are here. These are the level 1 battles. I just didn't, I went the wrong way apparently. Ooh. Fix my background. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Also, gonna make sure to do this first. Alright, Ludo. This feels almost mean. These guys, like, have nothing. If you play it on an older system, the meters will probably feel odd due to the higher frames on the new system. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. It's taking a sec. I'm just... the graphics, like... how clear everything is crazy to me.
The Empire is strong.
Hey, how's it going? Quillsoft? Yeah, how's it going? Do 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 do. Boom. Yeah, okay, so this battle will go a little bit smoother. Let him come to me. Pass. Pass also only takes half of your initiative. Even 5.9 to 60 is noticeable for me, at least on emulator. Yeah, this game, once I reacclimate or acclimate to this new frame rate, I'll be locked in. Technically, the last time I played was on GameCube, but I grew up playing this on Xbox, and even that was hard because all the buttons are different. So, if you're used to playing it one way, and it's like muscle memory, to this day I still wonder what went McElroy's head when they said 1 tablespoon of cumin. I don't know. It was funny though. Like, I will admit, it was funny. Funny and survivable, so works for me. Why cumin? I don't know. Because it's a very flavorful spice that isn't also like spicy, gonna hurt me too much. I don't know. Oh no. All right. There we go. Oh, the crowd liked that. Yeah, so these bars on the sides are the crowd meter. And the better you do, and the more the crowd likes you, those actually give you like stat bonuses as you're playing. They're not expecting turn-based combat. Yeah, it's a strategy. It's basically like D&D mixed with a rhythm game, which is pretty fun. Fire Emblem, I suppose. Yeah, kind of like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem if you had to play Parappa the Rapper every time you attacked. I have enough money to go get my Legionnaires, so let's do that. Which, they're not at this city. I have to go to the other city. Which should be quick enough. There's our random guy walking around. Alright, I think they're at this city. Oh, a bit of Legend of Dragoon. I've never played Legend of Dragoon, but what was I doing? Oh yeah. No. Yes, recruiting. Here we go. Boom. Oh. What does she want? Why does she not? I only joined higher level schools. So this whole time I held out for her to not get her. Great. Okay. Oh, that's dumb. I'm sad about that. So I could get armpititis. Amphititis. I wish you could rename the characters. Some of them are fine. Like, here's Cole. Hi, Cole. And then there's Amphititis. No. Okay. Or Jahan. That's easy enough to say. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to get a level 1 guy. I'm mad. That didn't... I should have clicked on her earlier, but I didn't have enough money to see that she wouldn't join my school. Sometimes they're picky. Let's go to our school. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so now we have a Centurion, which is a heavy. I don't think we have any... Yeah, we don't have any... we don't have any random items to give them. We'll start getting stuff. Good old armpititis. Armpititis. Yeah, Well, Jihan's gonna be a good guy for us. I do like to customize them, at least outfits, because what I usually do is I basically pick like a team color to help all my units look cohesive. This first spot is always like a special color. Gotta have a drip school. Yeah. I really like the gold, but not everybody's gonna have access to that exact color. And man, that looks almost like black. That's a cool. It's a cool metal color. I don't want to do that that dark blue. And then gotta pick an accent color that we all use. We're gonna do like a purple. That's kind of cool. Cloth, let's see. Ooh. I like that. Cloth too. Oh, just the little band there. Let's see. Maybe the accent color will be this like brightest red to tie everything in. I like that. All right, Jihan. Oh. Nope. Don't care about that. May change your hair color. There we go. You're like a wizened centurion leader. Alright, cool. I will mess around with the main character's colors later. But Jihan's ready to go. And now we can do some better fights. Because we have 3 people and a heavy on our side. So like these 1 to 3 teams, I can actually do them. 2 mediums and a heavy. Perfect. Let's do it. Alright. Who's up here? The heavy. Okay, so we're going to make them come to me rather than let them have that high ground. Nope. Okay. We want Jihan to be here. Because, oops, we don't want Valens facing the wrong way. So Jihan, or Centurions in general, or not Centurions. Yeah, Centurions in general have an ability called Motivate at level 1, which is they can increase the damage of all units around them, as long as you're successful in getting the move off, as long as they're close enough to him. This is why I put him in the middle, because that will be a nice little bonus here. There we go. Dialing in a little bit more. That was a... Alright, so Motivate, and as you can see, both Ludo and Valens are in range. So I'm trying to get in the green. Ooh, that definitely lagged. So that failed, unfortunately. But if I can get locked in here, that will be very helpful.
The Empire is strong.
All right, Ludo, what do I want to do? I'll let them come to you. Maybe I'll just go this way. Just do that. Centurion Rome is goated. Yes, Rome is amazing. That's like the first thing I unlock as soon as I can. As soon as I level up, that's what I'm going to get. Rome is a move and attack move, which does a good amount of damage. Maybe I'll try Motivate again. Ooh, I think that is a success. Yes, nice. Barely a success, but we got there. Oh, and he gets to go again. Wow. Okay. I don't want to take your spot. If I do this, will I get out of the pit fast enough? I think so. I don't want to get stuck in the pit. But, alright. Continue. Use only half of my turn. Well, I could have just moved and attacked. I don't know why I continued. I don't have a better move to use instead of that right now. That would have been the reason. But I don't have a better move yet. He will be the first person to level up. I think it's locked into the game that he hits level 2 first. So soon he will have a better move, but not yet. That was way early. But better early than late. Alright, and now heavy versus medium. See the much different damage it does. There we go. That's a nice crit. Lock that in. Alright. Valens, you can take him out with a crit. Let's do it, Valens. And hitting him from the side. Not a crit, but good enough. Ludo starts with more XP for the tutorial. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Okay. So, should be able to get that guy. There we go. Just barely a crit. Getting a little more locked in, though. Alright. Start, oof. Yeah, if I can get that capture card to work, I think that'll work better for like latency issues here. But I mean, it's working. It's functional. I can have some fun tonight at least, and troubleshoot later for the second stream of this game. All right, Ludo. I guess I don't want to put you in the hole by the heavy, so I guess go over here. Alright, Jihan. Do you have anything? You have a fire affinity attack, but you don't have a fire weapon, so you're not building up any affinity, so you're not going to be able to use that ever. So I guess you're just going to keep hitting him with your hammer. And apparently hitting him badly with your hammer. Target leg. Alright. Valens.
Now it's my turn.
I don't like the position here. This is bad, because I don't want to put mediums underneath him. I could just do this, knowing that my Centurion might get knocked out. Now I will pick continue with Ludo. Only take half a turn. Alright. I could put Jihan in the hole, and he would take less damage than one of the other two. But I don't really want to put either of them in the hole. But that means facing this guy one-on-one. What happens? If I do this... he either attacks me from there afterwards, or he moves to attack one of them, and I get a better positioning. Because right now, he's right up against the wall there, and it's making it hard for me to actually fight him. So I am going to go in the hole here with my Centurion, and Jeez. Gotta lock in on that Centurion hit. Let's go over here, actually, Ludo. And Valens can get you from the other side. Just out of range to move and attack him. I can move next to him, and then he's going to hit me. Maybe he will miss, since I have my stats upped a little bit. We'll see. Or maybe he will just attack. Okay, well, Ludo's going to get to at least attack before getting hit. And then 3-on-1 should be enough to chisel through this guy's armor eventually. Nice. Also, a little bit faster than a heavy. Yeah, that definitely lagged. Well, it's okay. Oof. Alright, Jihan, you did a good job. You did good. I think we're okay. Rather hit early than hit late. Because at least I'll get the base damage I should get. There we go. Crit is definitely better if I can get it. Here we go. Boom. Oof. Ooh, Ludo's down. Okay. I think... Where are we at here? Oh, he's so close. I wish I had the affinity attack. I don't. Ludo had one, but Ludo is dead now.
Now it's my turn.
Or unconscious. Alright, Valens. You've got like half of your health. Theoretically, I should be able to do this. Alright. Alright. I'll take... Oof. Ugh. Yikes. Come on, crit. Yeah, crit. And it does it. Nice. Skin of my teeth on that one, but... that is a victory. Just gotta level up, man. Once I unlock combo attack with, yeah, there it is. Alright, things are about to change. Big boost in power here. Blah, blah, blah. This is how you use the school. I know how to use the school. Okay. Gladiators. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know. When you level up, you get job points. Job points are used to purchase skills, which is all the new moves you can do. Yep, I know. Okay. Alright, so Ludo. Okay, come on. Yes, we know what affinities are. Affinities are different elements, and they're strong against some and weak against others, and it's like Pokemon. Okay. So, I have enough job points to immediately unlock Combo Attack 2, which is what I'm going to do. Boom. Combo Attack 2 will be very useful. Alright. Now we're sitting a little better. There's not anybody I want to... Wait. Now I'm high enough level for you? Now I'm high enough level for you? That's annoying. That's annoying. I mean, it still might be better. I could get her. I could put another... I don't like doubling up on like the same types of units. Upward slash on Ludo is broken, but it has annoying alternate meter. Yeah, I always... So whenever I do those, I like hold the controller weird in order to pull it off. But it works. You know, I might recruit her anyway. Like, Jihan is great, but like I said, I gotta start diversifying between men and women too. So, yeah. Nice. Now, one pro tip, if you ever play this game, don't fill your school all the way. Leave one empty space, because there are certain units that you can only get from certain battles that trigger them asking to join your school, but that doesn't happen if you don't have room in your school. So the very first time I played this game, I never got any of those special units, and they're really cool units, because I'd always like fill my school up all the way. And then once I learned that, I'm like, you unlock a lot of really cool things. I won't spoil it. Okay, let's see here. She's water. Yeah, so now I also have differentiated my affinities. Let's make him Earth affinity. Because I don't have enough money. I can boost his stuff a little bit, though. This helmet, at least for now. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Probably going to call the stream pretty soon. Or might do like one more battle. And then that might be it for tonight. We'll see. We'll see how quickly it goes. But I plan to stream this a bunch more, basically. I think Jihan had Fire one already. Might want to check his skills. For sure. I will, before I commit him to anything, I'll check that out. Alright, so we've got 3 mediums and a heavy. A level 4 medium, that's interesting. That's still probably doable. Let's see what else we got here. 1 to 3. What are we fighting here? 2. Okay, so this is doable. Because I'll just do this. And I know that that's 2 mediums and a heavy against 2 heavies and a medium. But I think I should be able to do it. And Ludo has better moves anyway. Yes, because there's going to be height advantage involved here. Unless sometimes these pits are filled in with wood. And then it'll just be an even playing field. So we'll see we'll see how it goes. But I have 2 mediums and I have a heavy that I can use motivate with. Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'm all in the pit, but I can get out of the pit.
Bow down before Imperia.
Because I'm faster, hopefully.
For the glory of Imperia.
I fell into the pit. Nice. Much better. Definitely don't want to be in the pit. Nice. Am I going to be finally locked in on the last battle of the stream? Motivate. I don't really want to stay in the pit, but I think nobody's going to be able to get to me to attack me from height advantage this turn anyway, so that should be a success. It's like right on the edge, but it should be a success. Yep. Nice.
Of Imperia.
Nice. Nice dodge. Alright, now I can get her up out of the pit. Hopefully. Yep. Good. Perfect. Going much better. Oof. That's a little rough. That's rough too. I think, though, combo attack 2... Okay, here we go. Oh, boy. When do you plan on streaming this? I currently don't have a schedule other than possibly Friday nights. I have little kids. It's kind of variable for when I am free to do this, but I'm going to have all the VODs up on my YouTube. But hopefully pretty regularly. This is kind of a new venture for me, so still locking down a schedule. But I'm usually free Friday nights, so my goal is to do Friday nights and then maybe some supplemental streams like this one. This past Friday, I tried to stream, and I spent like 4 hours troubleshooting, basically. So then I finally got it to work after 4 hours, and then I was too tired to keep doing it. So then I basically was like, I'll do it as soon as I can, because I was like, I want to play. So that's why I'm streaming now on a Tuesday.
This can't be.
Okay. This might not actually go that well. Ooh, yep. That's rough. This is not gonna go well. If Valens goes down, we're gonna jump out of this fight and start a new one. Yep. Oop. That's not good. I thought maybe we could do it, but that was before I completely whiffed on the combo attack 3. I mean, that's going to be 2 on 1 after he goes out. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, I don't think. We'll keep an eye out. Cool, well, yeah. Love to have you anytime. Okay, well, height advantage. Help me a little bit. Alright. Ooh, yep. Do I probably need better weapons? Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, we're gonna... What I need to do is, I keep skipping around. I need to just go back to... Where am I? Am I at Pyrgos? No, I need to go back to Pyrgos and do as much as I can do there. Instead of trying other places yet. It's a little laggy right now. Alright. How much money do I have? Probably not enough to buy much. Yeah, nope. Never mind. Crassus. Okay. So... we have 2 of 4. That one I can only do with a light, I think. Wait, no. Mermelot. What is the requirement for this one? I don't want to do this one right now. It's 3 things in a row. Yeah, and I probably won't survive it. But this I can probably do something here now. Now that I have... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so 3 lights. So they'll be able to mess with my heavy, but I should be able to do a decent amount with my 2 mediums. Especially now that Ludo is level 2. I'll drop her back here and use her for a... Pop off a, why am I blanking? Not command. Motivate. Pop off a motivate right away. Let's empower myself. Good. Okay, Ludo. Here we go.
My
can't do this.
Yeah, that was a
alone.
little laggy, so I didn't even try for the crits. Because it was at least going to do way more damage. That's the problem. If you miss on the first one of those combos, then you lose out on the ability to click on any of the rest of them. So they have a chance to do a lot of damage, but you can miss a lot worse.
For the glory of Imperia!
I don't need to combo attack again right now. I can just... Nice. Alright. So now they've got, what, 2 left? Good. Maybe I'll motivate again. Can I stack that? I think I can. I just don't want to... Because if I move, they're going to hit me first before I can hit them. Whereas if I stay here, I'll just let them come to me, honestly. I'll just pass with her. Nice move, Valens. Okay. Start working on him. Alright, and now she can hit him. And he's engaged with Valens, so...
I can't do this alone.
Nice. Shield destroyed. Okay, Ludo. Go over there, Ludo. Probably should have went the other way, because that guy's gonna drop soon. But that's okay. Nice. Much better. Much better. Okay. I think we can do another battle, at least after this. This is going pretty quickly. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, that's the problem. I was getting in my own way. It's okay. All right, Valens. Locking in a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Combo attack 2. Oh, yeah. It's a little laggy. I wonder if I can like tweak it in settings or something of my OBS or something. Should just fiddle with that capture card and see if I can get it to work for the next stream. It's okay. It's not the difference between winning and losing right now. Boom. Win. Let's get Valens to level 2. Alright, what do we got here? 2 mediums, 2 lights. I have to bring a heavy. That's fine. We can make this work. Check something real fast here. All right, let's do it. What is this? There's a big like cart in the way here. All right, so her there. Throw him here, and then we can double motivate, where at least my Centurions will get a boost. Oh, there's some random boxes dotted around, which will change things up. Oh, nice. Pluto's in a good spot to start. And that was
For the pride of the school!
luck. So I didn't know where the boxes were going to be. Okay. Valens. You go up there too. Ludo, you were going to stay right where you are. You're going to try to get a motivate off. And it looks like it can hit all three of you. Ooh. I think that's a good... I think that worked. It's right on the line, man. Yeah. I'll take it. Alright, Jihan. You go over here, Jihan. Do. Ludo. What are you doing, Ludo?
The Empire is strong!
You're gonna pass and take half a turn. Definitely want to keep that spot, so we're gonna pass. All right, Dero. I'm just gonna call you Dero. All right. Now that you're in a good spot, we'll empower self while we wait for everybody else to show up. And we're going to pass again with Ludo. Because we like our blocking here. Alright, Jihan. Continue and only take half a turn. Get yourself up on a little bit of elevation. Which is good. What is that guy's name? Cogadonibus? Like the gamut of names in this game. You have like Ludo, Valens, Cole, and then you have Siroise, Ambrosius, Cogadubnus. Okay. Cogadubnus. I feel like it's trolling me. Ed Cabrovatus. Okay, Ed Cabrovatus. It's time to... Isn't that like a... Anyway. Ludo's going to stay here. Jeff the Summoner. Ambrosius. Alright, Ambrosius. Like a salad with apples and mushrooms. Not mushrooms. Marshmallows. Apples and mushrooms. It's like something from Breath of the Wild. Nice. I didn't realize she had group attack or whatever, but she does. Okay. Alright, Abracavatus, or whatever the heck your name is. Ludo is in a great spot, but nobody's coming to play with him. And he has the best moves. So maybe he's just going to drop down here and actually do something. Siroise. Ad Cabrovatus. It's Cabrovatus. More like Ad Cabra these nuts. Alright. Do it. Do it, Valens. Oof. Cognitus. So funny. I mean, it's probably like real Roman names or something. Or they just smashed their hands on a keyboard while making this game. Nice. Got a crit. If you don't crit when you're attacking a light with a heavy, often they will dodge it. Because they can move fast. Do I stay here? No. We'll move out here. They can't use the height advantage if I don't stand over there anyway. All right, Ludo, let's take him out. There we go. There's the locked in. They are either time accurate or somebody the dev knew no in between. All right, let's go. Cogjid. So funny.
Must continue.
Nice. That was like all of his health. Best viewers on. Oh, that's a. That is a bot. Bye bye. Goodbye, bot. There we go. All right. Nice. Let's see. What time is it? I can do one more, at least. Let's try to see if we can get Valens to level 2 before we end this stream. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay. Brutus Atrox. Two heavies, two lights. Can probably do that. What do we got here? Eminus. 5 peltasts. Let's do it. That should be easy enough. Oh, I know this one. This is the one where this is like the top of a pyramid. So we'll put her there and then put Ludo as close as possible. And we just need to wait a minute. I thought I put her there already. I didn't. Okay. Did I? What? There, I did something weird. Anyway. Do something like that. And then we just gotta close the distance as quickly as possible. Because the peltasts do more damage from far away. Oh, it's not a pyramid. That's okay. I mean, kind of.
The affinity gods shall lead us.
It's kind of what I said. Okay. Close the distance. Get in there, Valens. Alright, same thing with you, Ludo.
For the glory of Imperia.
Get in here as fast as you can. Put some blockage between you. She's going to go up here. And have the high ground. Probably draw a lot of their fire, but she's also the beefiest one that I have. So. Oof. Which might not be enough.
I shall do my best.
Oof. No more shield, huh?
We shall emerge triumphant.
Gotta get closer to these guys. This might be rough, actually. Let's see. Alright, Valens. Get in close and then just poke you. Alright, we'll bury you. Alright. There we go. That was halfway decent. Yes, cluster up. Because I would much rather have you poking me than throwing your thing at me and doing way more damage. Nice. Alright, Jihan, you're going to continue. Only use half your turn. You're going to do this. See if we can take Fabianus out.
My time is nigh.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Group attack seals it. Good old group attack. We're going to continue. We're going to get all the way there. All right, Ludo, come around this way. Valens is getting picked on. But at least it's not doing a whole lot to him. Could also have him empower himself over there.
You will not.
Oof. Yikes. Apparently, long throw, you only have to be one space away to actually be in range for it. Do I empower myself? Or do I just keep hitting? I think I just keep hitting. There we go. Alright, Jihan. Be great if you had Rome, but you don't. But that's okay. Okay. So, there's only one guy over here. Putting him here makes him a target. I should just go over here. Because the sooner I can close the distance without getting hit by long throws, the better. And the two of them can take care of this. Take care of this guy over here. Nice. I will take the crit every time. With the group attack to just bring it home. Alright, Ludo. You've got like no health left. But you can take this guy out. You can take this guy out, right? Oh, you have fire affinity attack. Is that going to do more? That's going to do more than a base combo attack, but maybe less than a crit combo attack, but it's a guaranteed hit. So, I think I'm going to take it. Don't even have to do anything. Like, it will always do a certain amount of damage. So, I will take it. Because I'm not feeling great about the lagginess. So I'll take the guaranteed damage. Yeah, and he's out. But that's okay. We're whittling him down. I think we're sitting pretty good. My heavy is in close and taking a very small amount of damage now. So, let's see. I can hit the person I've been hitting, but I'm actually going to do more damage if I hit this guy because he's engaged with Jihan. Which means he won't face me, which means I can hit him on his side. That definitely lagged. It's okay, though. It's okay. She will turn to face me, right? Yeah, but it's still... attack the person with the least amount of health. Need to crit. Need to crit, though. Alright. Duro. Take him out. There we go. There's the crit. There is the crit.
Fight on!
Ooh. Come on, Valens. Hold it together. This might be the last battle.
Now it's my turn.
For this stream. Hopefully we win it. Keep whittling away. Numbers game. Whittle away the weakest one. Nice. Crit is helpful. Alright, Jihan. Can you get a crit too? Oh, I'll take a regular hit that actually hits, though. I will take a regular hit that actually hits. And let's see if we can get her within range without drawing a bad shot from somebody. Nice. Another crit. We'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, Valens is going to go down. He's got like one more poke left in him. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. I think Earth affinity attack. Okay. There's definitely worse things they could have done to me. But they also... Okay. Alright, Jihan. Woof. Alright, Duro. You are my powerhouse. You're my level 2. There we go. That's gonna help. And with group attack. Except... slower. Unfortunately. But I think we're sitting okay. Because they're not gonna do much damage to these guys, and... I'm not even going to go for the... Well, I should have went for the crit. Should have went for the crit. Alright. Oof. Alright. Let's do it. There we go. She's hitting those crits. She's doing great. She is the MVP right now. Jihan, man, I don't know what it is. Is it his animation that makes it harder for me to figure it out? Ugh, that area of attack, that area of effect attack was not great. There we go. Alright, Jihan. Alright. Poke. Poke. Okay. Alright. We're getting down to it here. No, I could stop the virtual camera. Maybe that'll help. Because I'm not dual streaming anymore. Okay, let's see. I think we can do this. Definitely is getting a little laggy. But still playable. Not like it was. Just gotta really lock in. There we go. That'll work. Wasn't a crit, but it'll work. Alright, I think we're gonna survive. Hopefully, because this guy can only do like a small amount of damage to me each turn. Although maybe it's enough. Target leg. Is there any reason why I want to use target leg? Forget. What's the... That's the... Well, obviously. Nah. There. I'll just hope to crit as much as possible. And maybe he'll miss me one of these times. Yeah, this is gonna be close. There we go. Clutch with the crits here.
Time to get
There we
serious.
go. There we go. We got this. Oh, war of attrition here. Come on. Ayo. Yeah, one or two more hits and I would have been done. Skin of my teeth, but we got there. That's a good note to end the stream on. So I think that's going to be it. Oh, we got a plated circlet, which I don't think any of them can wear. Maybe we'll take a look in the shop. Big woman clutch. Yeah. We'll take a look at the shop real quick. And then call it a night, I think. So, I don't think there's anybody. Eventually, I'll probably pick him up. But I don't want him right now. So let's go. Let's see if we can outfit our people a little bit better. Okay. So, fire. Fire. Oh, yeah, we need to check on Jihan's... if Jihan has a commitment to a certain element already. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he has fire affinity attack 1. Okay. So, he's fire, basically. Unless we want to waste job points to give him a different one, but I don't want to. So, he's fire. So we'll get him some fire stuff. If there's fire stuff here. I think this might be the one that's... Yep, no fire stuff. That's fine. This might not be where we want to shop anyway. Get her a shield, except not the right thing. Basically, Valens. We could get a better shield for Valens. Would you like to equip it? Yes. And then we want to keep our beast shield because shields break all the time. So it's always good to have backup shields. That might be all we can do for now with our money that we have. But every little bit helps in this game. All right, well, that is Gladius. This was fun. We will pick up here next time. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.